streaming on Roku on Otel Music Videos. And here are your hosts, Scott and Scott.
So this on or off? On or off?
You look really smart with them on.
All right, cool. I need that. I need all I can get. Hey, everybody. What's going on? I want to welcome you to another episode on Roku TV right here, the Plowzone Video Show, man. We got a great show for you today, man. We got rock royalty that's been there, done that. So if you've heard any rock music in the last couple decades, you've definitely heard this gentleman we got up today.
So I got a question. Cool. How did you end up in John Lennon's studio?
Well, I played in a band in Brooklyn, and we had 4 horn players. It was a 9-piece band, and the guitar player knew Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine produced John Lennon. He also owned Beats Audio and Interscope Records and all that stuff. So he was big. But back then, he was a known producer, well known. And so they were friends, and then he invited us to come into the Record Plant Studios in New York and do some demos. And that's what we did. And the owner of the Record Plant liked it so much. It was a good band. It was really tight, 4 horn players, the whole bit, all originals. So he liked it. He signed us to a management deal, gave us a room upstairs at the Record Plant on the 10th floor to rehearse. And for us, it was a godsend because in Manhattan, you know, everything's expensive even back then. And we didn't have to pay for a rehearsal. So this was cool. So we used to go up there every, like 3-4 times a week to rehearse at night. So we were hanging out, you know, it was like a hang, you know, we had our own stuff in there, our own gear. So one night Jimmy calls up and goes, "Hey, could you guys come down and do some hand claps for the session?" Okay. Because there were no computers where you can sample hand claps, you know, back then. So we, make our way downstairs to the first floor, walk in, and we see John Lennon. Go, oh my God, he's in the control room. We walk into the studio part, and we're freaking out. I was 16 and a half years old, you know, still going to high school and stuff. And I look up, like, oh my God, is John Lennon. Then we put the headphones on. He wants to tell us what to do. And now he's talking to you. Like it felt like he's just talking to me. Yeah, I'm going, holy shit, this is unbelievable. So he told us he wanted hand claps on this part and double up on the choruses or pre-choruses. So it was really cool. So the song was called "Whatever Gets You Through the Night." So it's a big song. It was a big single. It had Elton John on it. So if you hear that, that's me and my band on that song.